going on, guys? It's Josh, the Accountability for All, and today we're here at the Salem Police Station in Salem, Mass. This is more of a follow-up audit, but we found out that they didn't have the sex offenders posted on the wall. And regulations, Chapter 6, 178E, states that when someone registers, that information will be passed to a national database. It is then the residing town of that offender's policy and law procedures to post that picture on the wall. However, the current chief of police was married to may still be married, I'm not sure, I won't comment on that, to a Salem police sergeant. He was later arrested and charged with sexual assault and rape. It is my understanding and my personal opinion that they have removed the several hundred other photos so that way the Salem police chief didn't have to post that one photo of her husband. So let's take a look and find out. Let's take a look. And we have Sergeant Dacey. Hi, Sergeant Dacey. How are you? I've got a couple questions for you. Out here, I can't hear you. Do you have like a microphone or something?
No. What's got to do for you?
So I was looking outside in the lobby, and there's not, in either your lobby or your foyer, there's no sexual offenders posted. Pursuant to Chapter 6,
Okay.
Section 178E.
Sergeant, talk to Detective Conley. He's in charge of the sex.
Well, I'm talking to
I'm talking to you. Talk to
well, if someone...
Detective Conley. The conversation is over. Talk to
No, the conversation's not over because you work for me. You work for me, I don't work for you, Dacey. You're already looking like a tyrant. You're on YouTube, do you know that? Quite a lot of views. So this is Dacey, the tantrum tyrant, and he's revisited again. So we ask him about the sexual offenders that are not on the wall, and he wants to try and be a tyrant. Well, Mass Accountability, click, share, like, and subscribe to them, has already showed that his tyrantism will not be accepted. Now, he doesn't know me or remember me, so I think he thought he might get away with a little bit of tyrant behavior. But I reminded him that he was famous on YouTube, and that's because he was on my channel. And he works for me, I don't work for him. So this is the behavior that the Salem PD practices. You'd think that they would learn their lesson when in just a day, they have 4,000 views on YouTube. What do you think about that? There's no present right up against it. What do you think about that, Tow Truck Girl?
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. But that's what happens when they exhibit a high level of tyrant. Sergeant Dacey. I think he loves my camera. Because he loves to be on Accountability for All and Auditing America. Sergeant Dacey, did you see your video? It's called Dacey the Tantrum Tyrant. You've got 4,000 views in just a day. You know what he's saying? Man, I don't answer questions. Sergeant Dacey, his tyrantism is monetizing me through YouTube. So, anything illegal I should know about in there? You better believe it. The reason I stopped you today, Sergeant Dacey, badge number 88. Well, let's take a peek around. Oh, there you are. They don't want to talk to us. I wonder where he's going. Oh, he just checked his gun. They get super happy when they get to pull out their firearm. Oh, is that their locker? Well, see, what I did, guys, is I made an excellent thumbnail of Sergeant Dacey, because he's Dacey the Tantrum Tyrant. And what he did was, an officer that's being complained about should never address the person directly that's complaining. It's against their departmental policy. And he told the auditor that was complaining about him, he said, well, I want you to put my name in the complaint. Don't write tyrant because I'm not a tyrant. And he had a little bit of a tyrant tantrum. So that's why his video is called Daisy, the Tantrum Tyrant. And he has a little rose in his mouth and a picture and a little baby bow tie. What's going on, man?
Sir, you've been advised Lieutenant Bonner's in charge of our sex offenders.
Can I have your name and badge
Lieutenant
number?
Therapy, 122.
All right, so first of all, you can lower your voice. Because you don't need...
You can lower your voice.
Well, first of all, I'm not raising my voice. You are. You're trying to control the situation and be intimidating.
What you need to do if you have an issue with the sex offenders, you see Lieutenant Bonner.
Well, so my question is this. How can you enforce the laws when you're not following them yourself? Well, now Sergeant Dacey's got a YouTube partner. Thanks for the thumbnail. So, guys, he identified himself. I think they know better now. So I need everyone to call the Salem PD and let them know if you think what they're doing here is wrong. Because they could put the sexual offenders right on that screen there. They could literally sign into their computer and just have it present as a PowerPoint. And what they have is a 2016 help form instead of notifying the community that the sexual offenders. Well, if the sex offenders' information isn't posted publicly, they're going to come here because no one can know about them. So is the Salem PD saying that they're a sexual offender safe haven? This, to me, is really upsetting. But we'll be back to talk to Lieutenant Bonner and the Chief of Police. Because one of the sex offenders, or who was just recently charged, is the husband of that chief. Now, maybe they're not posting the several hundred sex offenders because one of those offenders on the pictures would be the chief's husband and former Salem police officer. I think we found a nut, and it's about to get cracked open. And that's the reason I stopped you tyrants today.